What's happening, guys? Another week, another video. It's now 4 weeks out from Ironman Sweden and I'm in the thick of it, and it's really good fun. Yeah, so I've been building the training last 2-3 weeks. Of course, after Frankfurt, slowly up, but now that is completely past and I've been really pumping out some good sessions. Super happy with that. This video, you have to bear with me a little bit. I'm in the thick of moving. So actually next week, the whole week, the flat will be more or less empty. No indoor training anymore. Everything will be driven to the place where we're gonna move. Where is it? Where is it? And yeah, so basically just taking over training. Still got some painting to do. So painting the walls, that is. Here in Switzerland you have to leave the flat absolutely spotless. Oh my god, it's hot in this car. Holy cow. 37 degrees to be exact. It's a massive heat wave going on here. It's good for heat training, but sometimes you gotta plan a bit as well and go in the mornings or evenings even. To not have too much extra stress going on.
Can someone open a window? It's getting a little warm in here.
So yeah, I got quite a few things to do. Actually today now heading out to get lots of paint. Gotta paint the whole flat. Then some more, those boxes so I can put the bikes in there and other stuff to move. But we'll leave a lot of the stuff here as well. Getting new things over there, like new furniture and stuff. But still, it's always more than you think. And I've been here now for 8 years in Switzerland. So it's gonna be a new fresh cut, but new fresh energies in a new place as well. Really have a very good feeling for that. Also for the new chapter. And now that I have, and also my wife will have, she will also have a new work chapter for herself. So that's gonna be really cool. We're really excited for all that. So while this certainly won't be the most cinematic video, I'm having at the moment quite a bit of also indoor training, key sessions, strength endurance, as I said before, really cranking those out, but also filming those. It's not so interesting, right? I don't know. But there will be more cinematic stuff coming on, and I look forward to all that, especially in a new place. I think you can really make some new things and exciting footage there. I even got a new lens. That's an upgrade I made also for pictures, and maybe you already see it here in the video quality a little bit. Filming I think was pretty good, but pictures were pretty poor. And I've been playing around with the YouTube and TikTok and things, shorter videos as well with a phone. But my phone is 2 years old and it's outdated. And but yeah, in a new place I'll get like the new iPhone hopefully when it comes out, and that camera is insane. So then the quality is also higher there. So anyways, just playing around with all those things because they are obviously a part of professional sports by now. You can't just be a good athlete. Of course, that's number one and my number one focus, but there is also direct relation between being good with those things and obviously your contracts. Direct relation basically. And I enjoy doing those things, right? It's just the creative side. It keeps me, it's a little hobby next to it. I always like doing that. Also now the pictures, I look forward to learning how to take pictures well. It's quite difficult actually. They have like shutter speed, all those things. If people know more about it, you can always give some good advice. But YouTube has a lot of videos on that. So it's quite complicated, but happy to learn that. And the thing is, I don't have to know it, but my wife has to know it because she's the one taking the pictures. Anyways, I'm dying in the heat here because of you guys, so you can hear me. I'm putting the climate thing off and I am absolutely melting. So I'll be heading now to good old Bauhaus. Most Europeans know that one. I think even in the north, I think it's spread everywhere by now. Getting paint, lots of paint for the whole flat. Rage painting, I will call it. Super quick, super efficient. I don't know about super quick, but that's that one. And the boxes for moving. So let's bounce. Boom, made it. Anyway, since we're talking about contracts and all that, essentially when you're a professional athlete, you're in the entertainment business, right? A lot of people don't understand this. I think boxers, for example, they obviously understand this very well. They make up the show before, and some people even think it's real, like the hype or the UFC.
Really different. I haven't even used my left leg this whole camp. Ooh.
And they sit back. And they got jackals like this.
MMA, like all those kind of fight sports, they know really well how to make it interesting. Football as well, obviously. The big sports know how to do it, and they have big companies behind it that know how to manage that. But triathlon so far, to be honest, has been always first, it didn't get a lot of attention. If it's not a lot of attention, then it's not a lot of money in the sport. And if it's a lot of money in the sport, then not only athletes can't get paid, but also the coverage is low, like we had in Hawaii for many years, like really poor coverage. And still, it's not like the Tour de France, for example, where every even if you watch it 21 days in a row, people watch it for 5 hours every single day, and there are cameras everywhere if there's a breakaway somewhere. So it's not necessarily the the duration of the event, like an 8-hour event like Hawaii. It's more the way it's made so far. And if you've looked, for example, now what's coming now with the PTO, you should check out the latest video at that channel, PTO channel. I'll put it in the description as well. Incredible work. It's a 50-minute video with Lionel, and for people to understand what kind of sacrifice or like what kind of effort they put in, it's a 50-minute video and people watch it, it's like, oh, this was pretty good. But now the more I understand about filmmaking and all what's behind it, just for you to understand, that 15-minute video, that was around 50 hours of work, and I would say about 10 grand, so $10,000 upwards to make it. You have to fly the cameraman in there to Lionel. You have to pay the guy. He has to edit it for like, I don't know how many hours editing alone. I would say 6, 7, 8 hours editing of that video. And then I had to get other people in it as well. And really, it's a lot of work, and it's so cool that there's finally now an organization in the sport that's really pushing it and really brings it forward. Also, what they took, they even said it, they took it from the UFC. This company is Fight MMA company to hype up between the characters before and a week leading up to the event, right? That's kind of the art, and it's nothing new in many sports that happened, but it hasn't happened in triathlon yet. So it's really cool what kind of fresh things they bring into the sport. Coming back to my journey now, obviously me now becoming an entertainer as well. I mean, first in racing itself, you have to do entertaining things if possible, or just courageous things if you can, breakaways. Like you probably know if you're a triathlete, you know the old videos from Kienle 2014 when he broke away in Las Vegas, 70.3 world champs. That video is still viral, and just like, I mean, bold moves, things that are like, wow, this is crazy what this guy did. And of course, characters. I mean, Lionel, for example, Lionel Sanders is incredible for the sport, and even Sam Long, all those guys that are like having a character and demonstrating it as well. It's just good for the sport. It gets people to watch it. It brings attention. Of course, some people like those guys, some people don't like them, but it's not really about that. You know, if you're on YouTube, you're not looking for new friends or anything like that. In a sense, like it's more like, what can you do for the sport, right? Yeah, there are some exciting things happening. Always impressed by the guys that work here. They know where every single small thing is here, but I'm just looking for paint, so it shouldn't be too horrible to find. Jackpot. So obviously there are like 5,000 different colors here, but if you're renovating, you should look for that one brand. I don't know, they probably don't have it all over the globe. A lot of you guys watching are from the US, but you should follow like a white color. If you're painting white, you literally just have to go once over it. Almost leaves no marks. I mean, paint has come a long way. Yeah, I'm looking for that one. So you can just pump it on and then it stays. It's kind of the lazy way of painting. That's what I'm gonna do. Holy cow, they got some massive pots here. Quite a bit of color here, but we're gonna find one. Maybe this is souvenir. Color, roger that. So we need those beasts here. 2 at least. Then you need a pair of those. Actually 2. Those are the ones that you plug in those. Oops. Plug in those to paint it. So what I mean is like that, and then you can do the ceilings. By the way, when did this channel become like a building channel? I'm gonna get all those professional questions I can't answer how to build things. So this is about triathlon, just to remember, but it's part of the triathlon journey because I'm gonna move somewhere new, and yeah. This is now the content you're gonna get. 2 of those to put the color in. 2 of those to make the sponge thing, whatever, solid. And now we need ridiculous amounts of tape and something to put on the floor, because preparation is key with this stuff. Like anything in life, gotta prepare. Tape all the edges, that probably takes the most time. And now with this new fancy color paint, you just can smash it on the walls and it stays and it leaves no traces and stuff. So I need lots of that tape and yeah, the foil for the floor. So then this stuff here to cover it. It's a cool thing, they don't have plastic anymore, they just have those beasts here. And yeah, those big pots on the floor. And lots of this I need, lots of this. They have enough. At some point you just gotta get out of these shops until you find all kinds of stuff that you think you need but you don't actually need. But there's lots of stuff. Of course I had to go through the bike section out. And then you think, do I need a spare tube? Do I need this? Just keep walking, keep walking. Anyways, got all the stuff, everything in, and now just hopping in for easy lunchtime swim. Had a power morning bike again, and then later in the evening I have another challenging bike ride. So a bit of biking today, and yeah, today's a harder day, but mixed in with some moving stuff and other things I'm doing. But making it short, I'm resting well. Anyways, training going well. Sitting around, we build it up to like 23, 24, 25, maybe it's more this week. But really quality stuff, less focused on the hours as I was before sometimes, just quality stuff. Getting stronger each week, that's what you want. And 4 weeks down to Kalmar. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can really help me out if you like and subscribe, push your notification bell, comment below what you want to see next, and I see you in the next video.